Welcome back to the New York Giants slow sim rebuild against 31 other users. We're taking on the 0-2 Chiefs, and I gotta be honest, I'm a little scared about this one. I know they made some changes to this one. They got off to a rough start, but we'll go over what they've done in a second. We are the New York Giants. We're 2-0. We've won 23-21 over the Commanders, 30-27 to the Cowboys. The offense is kind of mid, but our defense, first in pass yards against, first in rush yards against, looking pretty good. Our schemes, West Coast spread, and the Skies 3-4 in Seattle, yeah, working out pretty good. We might make some changes, but right now we're going with what's working. I wish I can't argue with the defense. So for some reason, I feel like we are not as good as that, but you know, we'll see. Jackson Dart did win Offensive Player of the Week for the NFC. He had 245 yards passing, 2 passing touchdowns, 6 carries for 47 yards, and a rushing touchdown. He has been very good, and we look like we have a D-line breakout. There's been a lot of these across the teams this week. So we'll go 4 tackles for loss. Was that, what did I just pick? 4+ tackles or loss for okay. I think he might be able to get that. He's been pretty darn good. As far as what we want to do coaching abilities wise, is there something we want to upgrade yet? I got to think about this. Maybe move the chains, get our wide receivers up. Could help the offensive linemen. What we got here? Defensively, I think I might go defensive. I almost said it. I think I might go defensive. Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm going to upgrade Island Kings and just keep building the secondary. And we're going to need it to face the Chiefs. So let's look at our weekly strategy. We're going to move this to Island Kings. Get off of here. Going to help our quarterback with Field General. And move the chains. And that's all we can really do right now. So we're going to focus on defense. And then our offense, I think, is playing pretty darn good. So that's the staff abilities. As far as coach, I think we need this 4-2-5. And do we want to go wide slot? We won't go with it yet. We're going to go Master of the Skies right now. We're going to lock this in, do our focus players, and get you out of here. All right, so we do have some upgrades. Of course, we went all golds in our training. Polson, Adebo, we're going to need it. I don't know if he's going to be able to cover the speed of this team, but we'll see. And then don't know this guy, Darius Masua. Just a guess on that name. Let's see who's out. Thibodeau's out. Kayvon's out. So let's talk about the Chiefs. What they got rocking here. They got some changes. So they're now in the vertical power KC offense, and they switched to the base 4-3 Cincinnati. And they made some depth charts. Their running backs and DNs were all messed up. And they took Patrick Mahomes off conservative. I don't know why Madden decided to put some of these quarterbacks on conservative, but yeah, it hurt them, especially in the Eagles game because they only scored 3 points. So I'm expecting a stone cold loss, maybe a shootout, but there's no way that Madden's letting the Chiefs start 0-3. Not happening. Tell me what you think. Also, please like and subscribe, hype this video, join the community, and enjoy.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but
It's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And just to pick up a 3 or 4, but with the penalty a moment ago, it leaves them with a good down, 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
Play action here. Mahomes. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Now the New Jersey native who played his college ball at Rutgers, it's Isaiah Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Kansas
Pacheco
City
is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
ball carrier. Touchdown.
The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the 1st-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go. It's Scatterboot. And he will have a Giants 1st down. They wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
12 yards. That's another.
On 1st down, it's Scatterboot. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And the score remains tied at 7. On the play fake, here's Dart. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
By Trent McDuffie.
Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
To throw is Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Darius Alexander working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Mahomes now on second down. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. On third down, Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? The drive will begin with a run by Scalaboo. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Second and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Off balance throw, it's complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a first down. Will work his way up past the 15.
It's a gain of 2.
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A run straight ahead by Scalaboo. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Second down at the 17-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Dart going to throw here on second down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Throw left side. That's Johnson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Giants first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's another.
To the air again goes Dart. They get this into the hands of Neighbors. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
a 7-yard gain. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs will take over at their own 15.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Chiefs offense about ready to take over once more. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll take it forward to the 27.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 12. And a first down, Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And a Kansas
What a
City
way to
Chiefs
start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
22 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's another Kansas City.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Isaiah Pacheco.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
A 21-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Chiefs get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Now he takes off. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. And open downfield. It's Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
He's got room at the 30. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, Dart. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
2.
Dart gonna throw it again. Forced out left. He'll try to run for it. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing is Dart. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
6-yard line.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are on top. It's 14-10. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Up the middle with Scatterboot. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Michael Dana brings him down.
43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The ball carrier taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It is 3rd and 10. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 28-yard line.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Throwing is Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelce. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
They go play action with Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A gain of 10.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's 2nd and inches.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
It's 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Now a quick throw taken in by Brown. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And right to the 25-yard line. That is enough for the first down, so they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
First down.
Here's first and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The line of scrimmage.
Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Giants' 26-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. No chance at all. He'll go down. Dexter Lawrence in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
Third and
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
a gain of 24
An
yards.
ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. We'll get this into the hands of Neighbors. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Again, out of the gun, and it's Scatterboot. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now, Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. 20. Here's first and 10. Now, Mahomes. That one pulled in by Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 2 yards to go.
Throwing now, Mahomes. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. On the give, Scatterboot. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. They'll go again with Scatterboot. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 33-yard line.
It's a gain
That
of
one
29.
good for 29.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is George Karlaftis getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Third and long.
It's now third down and 16.
On the play fake, here's Dart. And that is incomplete.
Dart's pass intended
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Chiefs' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by Kelce. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They put Kelce in motion. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard.
To throw is Mahomes. There's that man again. Another catch. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball. And
this is caught toward the side of the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown.
All the way out to the 30-yard line.
Giants take over
The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the
They'll come up for
31-yard line.
2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game.
it's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all three. This one caught just past the pylon. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's where the offense will
The
take
Giants
over.
take over first and 10.
Giants offense
At
and
their
running
own
back Cam
23-yard
Scattaboo
line.
headed out for their next possession. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A give here to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He was brought down
And the
at
Giants here will
13-yard
use the
line.
first of their
1-yard
timeouts.
gain.
They'll get
Brings
it
up
with just
2nd
under
and
90
9.
seconds remaining. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a timeout.
No
Giants,
gain on the
that is
play.
their 2nd.
And it brings up
Talk
3rd
things over
down.
before 3rd down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th
No
down.
gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal.
Field goal.
This from 30 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
Roughing a kicker. Defense.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
All right, well, the defense stood its ground pretty well, in my opinion, but the offense got shut out in the 2nd half, I believe. Game looked like it was going to tilt in our favor, but the Chiefs were desperate. They couldn't start 0-3, and I don't think Madden could allow them to start 0-3. That'd just be crazy. They're underperforming, certainly, but they're not our problem right now. We're talking about the Giants. I really am impressed with the Giants so far. Of course, you know, you like to see them do better in the 2nd half, but some things kind of led to that faltering. We gave up 14 in the 4th, and that's just going to happen when you're not scoring the ball and you're giving them plenty of chances. So Patrick Mahomes, 266, 2 touchdowns, an interception, 3 sacks, 31 for 37. Pacheco was 13 for 57. Mahomes 5 for 15, and 1 carry for Hunt. Xavier Worthy was 9 for 82. Rice 8 for 81. Kelsey 4 for 35. Marquise Hollywood Brown 5 for 35 and a touchdown. The rest of it's just kind of sprayed around like a shotgun. Karlaftis only 1 sack, but they did have 3 interceptions. You know, that's gonna kill you, man. But we have a rookie quarterback. So let's talk about him. Jackson Dart, 210 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 23 for 35, only 65% passing. Cam Scattaboo, he did have 12 carries for 77 yards. Did fumble the ball. That was not good. Jackson Dart, 3 for 25 on the ground. Theo Johnson, 5 for 103 and a touchdown. Blake Neighbor, 7 for 51. Wandell Robinson, 4 for 25 and a touchdown. Scattaboo, 4 for 23. I like the offense. The offense is fine. Just a tough one there with the turnovers, but we'll clean that up. He'll get better as the season goes on. Dexter Lawrence did have 2 sacks. Darius Alexander did have a sack. It's surprising to see them get sacks up the middle, given I think that their interior is a little bit better than their tackles, but that's what happened. Drew Phillips had the interception. That was pretty much all she wrote. We lost the turnover battle, and therefore we lost the game. I'm feeling good about only giving up 24 points with having 3 turnovers. So the team did what it could. Just got to get Jackson Dart playing better. Thibodeau was out. And if we look at the standings, I mean, we're second in the division. One of our best teams in the NFC. Carolina is 0-3. LA Rams are 1-2. Minnesota's 1-2, and we're the only winning record. We're doing much better in the AFC, I guess. I mean, we have a 3-0 team and a 2-1 team, but the teams that we are really focusing on aren't as good. I mean, we got New Orleans 2-1. Ugh. You expect Philly and Detroit to be there. San Fran's a really good team, especially taking conservative off of Brock Purdy. So we got some work to do, especially with this Carolina team. But this is about the Giants, and stat wise for the season now, Jackson Dart 762 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, all coming in this game. Scadaboo is averaging 87 yards a game, not bad. 8 broken tackles for 95 yards. Malik Neighbors, he's averaging 66 a game. Wandell's 55. Theo Johnson's 51. Slayton's 30. Doing pretty well there. Micah McFadden's our leading tackler. Both Dexter and McFadden and Brian Burns and Abdul Carter, a lot of tackles for loss there. That's good to see. Sexy Dexy leading the team in sacks. Burns 2.5. Abdul Carter only 1.5. We need to get, we get Abdul Carter and Dart playing right. Ooh, that's gonna be good. So I'm pretty happy with this team. Who do we have next on the docket of games? We got the Chargers. So we might be going 2-2 here, but hey, that's fine. The first 4 games are all about finding out who you are. Chargers are coming off a loss, so that's not good for us. But maybe we have a blueprint of how to beat them. Got to turn them over, and that's not good considering that we only have 1 interception on the game. But we need our offense to play better. I really like the offense, and then we have the Saints in Week 5, so some hope here to get at least stay above 500. We'll see. Saints are better than they have been. So there you go. Anyway, please like and subscribe. Join the community. I will be putting out a link to my Discord very, very soon. This is the last game I'll be uploading to this channel for this series. I've started a new channel. I'll have a link to that. It's going to be where all the slow sim stuff's going, especially Madden 27. I think that for the most part, the Madden slow sim tips will stay on this channel, but the entertaining content type stuff like this will be going over to this other channel for the rest of Madden 26. And I hope you can, click the link and join me over there. I need to get to 1,000 subs on that channel and 4,000 watch time hours to help with that channel. So it's just, there's too much. I've explained in the other video, but I'll keep explaining this in case you didn't hear. There's just too much, having slow. It's amazing because we're already niche down, right? If you're a YouTube person, like Madden rebuilds are a very small community, and then, but even then, we still have to split it up because there's quick simmers and there's slow simmers, and I don't think they both should be on the same channel. I'm flooding quick simmers with the slow sim content, and so if you want to be a member of both, subscribe to both. I greatly appreciate that. But if you're only here for one, especially going forward, this channel will be more quick sim, the other channel will be more slow sim, and yeah, I'm just trying to grow this and help you guys out as much as I can. I'm working on 2 PlayStations for quick sim and slow sim, and yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you very soon. Peace.